Good morning, folks. It's 6:28 a.m. Thursday, May 12th. I need to think about what I'm saying. This is actually kind of early. I want to walk right in here from the bedroom and put out the information, put it together in my head while it was there, and give it to you so it was smoother. We all know how I move around a lot. The second I wake up and start going around, other spirit on the other side, they know I'm awake, so they talk to me nice, aggression, all kinds of stuff. So it makes it harder for me to get stuff out. I tell you that I'm everywhere, all over the place at one time. I am. I can't comprehend with this physical brain what's going on like I can when I'm out of my brain. Not at one time. I have to take pieces of it. That's why when we have a consult, I tell you I can get what you need, and I always have, every single time. Excuse me, sniffles. There's something I need to talk about regarding myself, and I don't like to waste time on it, but I can turn it into something that needs to be said. Recently, just yesterday, day before, and please understand I'm no good with names, I mean dates, stuff and names, but yeah, we all know I suck at that. There is a group that there's a certain person in there that wants to glorify herself. She won't even wake up and listen to herself and open up and become herself. She's grabbing stuff on the internet, going crazy, blah blah blah, throwing stuff out there, and then saying I'm part of the group. I don't appreciate that. I sure as heck don't like it. But most importantly, it defeats the whole purpose of everything I say. I don't do groups. Okay, I stand behind the spiritual foundation. Okay, why? It's something I created, and I put two people in charge that I know I can stand behind. There was a small little war in our family, in the Source family. It's over. You know, it doesn't matter. It wasn't really a war. It's not like there's a decisive victor or something. That was never an issue. What happened was those who were here that needed to show their face showed their face. So, and all the good people still right there. I back individuals. I back everybody. But I back you as individuals because that's how I perceive you. I see all of you as individual spirit beings because you are. Okay? I back each one of you individually. How the hell else can I, from what I am inside, you are what you are. You are the sum of your parts, okay? What's inside me is the strongest focal point, the hardest part of Aura that there is, okay? If you take a piece of metal and you continually hammer it, okay, a piece of steel, it starts getting stronger. It'll move a little bit, but you fold it over, you bang it, fold it over, bang it, it starts getting denser, just like the samurai sword, okay? Do a little research. I love the internet, but I'm just saying don't live there. Research how they make a samurai sword and why they're so strong, okay? The part of you that's spirit, think of you as that metal that keeps going into a body, having a life after life, after 10.846 trillion times of being beat harder than everything else, of being beat so damn hard, having been beaten much harder than anyone else in all your lives total. Yeah. You get strong, and when you were made the strongest thing there is anyway, and then this thing just kept getting stronger, stronger, and the strongest part of it broke away, became the primary focal point. There's two other parts of what I am that are attached to me that while I'm on one planet can actually go out and have lives in other bodies, okay? I understand the confusion of waking up, okay? Mine was harder than anyone else's will be, and it was supposed to be. How else can I better teach you about what it's like? But again, this is about all of you as individuals. You start getting a group together, a bunch of people, next thing you know, you put a name on it. And then once you put a name on it, it becomes something of its own. So a group can become a religion or something like that. Mm-mm. The only group I back is not a group. It's two people that are inside the spiritual foundation, Paul and Deanna. Now, they're not the only people I back. I back everybody, but have you heard me talk about Brigitte? Yes. Guess what? There's a damn good reason for it. She's awesome. She's here to help. She's not here to make it about her. Paul doesn't even want to hardly talk with you, but he loves it. He's what he is. Paul's 98.5% of what Paul's spirit inside is literally the hard part of me. He's a powerhouse. And Deanna, she's just getting ready to come alive, and then there's others. There's other parts of Lily that are here that are so beautiful. And it's so funny when we meet. There can be a big age difference and everything else, but there's this love. It's not so much a physical need, okay? I'm an old man. It's the love of what actually exists inside. It's who you really are inside. Damn, folks. This is about you. I've said it before, very kind of easy, but let's go ahead and get radical with it, okay? This is silly. Everything, every blade of grass, plants, they're live. They have what you call a kundalini, what I call the core energy, the dual core energy. Sentient beings. Different types of sentiency, but sentient beings. Creation is made wrong. What's changed in creation? There's been about 1,500% change in what creation is, okay? Is that an overstatement of fact? Yes. I guess something can only change 100%? No. I mean, it's been so radical that I'm calling it 1,000%. You don't have the original ones here. Folks, you can't even, the vast majority that I'm talking to, okay, remember, only barely over 3% of the population of this planet is self-aware, okay? You people, I keep saying, you have no idea who you are. You have no idea who you are yet. How the hell can you see me or what I'm doing? You can't. Okay, this is not about me. This is not about the janitor. The janitor does his job and goes home. Perfect example, this coffee cup. This was from Harry's. A place closed down, now it became a Whole Foods. And now they teach airplane maintenance, okay? It's hard to read. That's because the writing is wearing off. That's me. The writing, that's me. I'm supposed to fade away, and I'm going to. I'm the strongest thing there is in any body in any planet. That's known all over the universe. I've stated it here. I don't care what other people think or don't think. I can go in your brain and make it grow while I'm stuck in this damn body. I can make your abilities come alive. I've done it thousands of times, okay? Still a big hidden secret. Good. Let it stay that way. Because you know what? I didn't need to reach everybody. I needed to reach the people that I need to wake up. I needed to reach the people that have it in their hearts to come alive and help others. Not for themselves, but for what's in their heart. The desire to help others. They do it for others. Okay? A little aggressive today? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Big time. What I can do in a body, wait till I get out of body. You think I can't actually go into people's minds everywhere and actually make you forget if it needs to be? It's going to happen. Okay? When I go down to the airport, CIA, you guys are all over the place following me. FBI, you keep a good tabs on me too. You guys toggle in on each other's satellites, you know? You're so obvious, and I feel you so easily. My energy is part of the field that goes through everything. Damn. How do you think I look at you when I talk with you and I tell you what's wrong with your skeleton, what's going on with your body, and everything else? I'm in your brain. That's the most complex thing there is in your body. They keep freaking out thinking that, I'm going to go into the pilot's mind, make him see something, make him do something. That's incredible. I have feeders out of my house. I feed everything. I do everything I can for everybody. My finances, everything that's gone through is coming out. It's good. It's coming out in court, okay? My 2 major court cases, and there's a third I'm waiting to bring up because there's something I'm supposed to have back, something that belongs to me. Gave her sword. Okay, we're going to go here, have some fun. I'm going to start this and engage this before I go, and when the body does that, I'm already engaged in it. But if I do go beforehand, Paul's taking it over. It's already done. It's a done deal. The papers handled. It's all legitimate. Money, they'll keep coming in. I'm going to get done what I need to get done, and part of me is serious namaste. Okay, big time. I've let people use and abuse me and just hammer on me, and I blow it off because, man, I'll be out of this body soon. I can take care of things. Well, it got so bad that it's caused a situation where I'm forced to stay to take care of a couple things. Otherwise, some of those that I love are going to be hurt. And I'm not going to leave here. Being forgotten, yes, but I'm not going to be remembered for having just walked away from a fight. That ain't going to happen. I don't do that. Okay? Homie, don't go there. I am about every one of you becoming all you are. Why do you think I do that? Why do you think I had 2 years of the consults started growing more and more and more and more, getting more, stronger, bigger, more expensive. $450 for a crank up, and then it went up to $600. 2015, I was doing up to 4 or 5 of them a day, sometimes 6. A day. You know how much money that is? I got 0 pennies out of that. I gave it all. Every penny from my books was given to open awareness, to take care of animals and everything. When it finally came to the point where I had to break away, and that was instigated all over the place by the other party. The war was started against me before that, and it's not much of a war. They think they got somewhere. When people come at you to do stuff, you forget what you can, but if they keep hitting you, sooner or later you can turn around and pound them. Okay, that's the way it is. I understand letting things go. I'm strong. I can deal with it. And it's not about me, so I have nothing to try to prove to other people. But don't ever refrain from standing up for yourself, okay? That's important. Have enough respect for yourself, especially when other people don't, that you stand up for yourself. Again, it's the individual. It's the individual, not the group. Keep telling y'all, man, you have no idea how cool you are. You have no idea. You have no idea what you really are. You think you're a physical body and, oh my God, I'm going to die and go to hell. God's going to punish me because he's all loving and all forgiving. It's like, what? Man, either get off drugs, get some better drugs, do something, okay? And I'm not saying do drugs. I've been talking for years. Don't do them, okay? Don't do drugs. I'm just trying to make I'm going overboard to try to express a point, okay? The mind works best when it's being fed healthy food, getting proper nutrition. And there's folks out there doing DMT and stuff like that, but it's in the pineal gland, so if I take more, I'm going to see things. Well, yeah, you'll see things all right. None of it's true. And you also open up your mind where anything can get in there and just play with you just like you're a little rag doll, because at that point, that's what you are. Everything I do is about each and every individual thing. Pretty soon you'll have the financial proof of it. Let's put it out in the open. And those that have been coming against me, my suits, all of them, I'm saying this for a reason, you know who that's listening. Where's all the money gone? I'll tell you where it's gone. It's going to be shown in court. period. Now that's something for you to think about, young lady. The people taking money that's not theirs, saying in their own mind it is theirs. Let's put it out in the open, throw it out in court, and see what happens. That's what's going to happen. This is coming to an end. Then when you have my money, what's come in, where it's gone, then you'll actually see, damn, look at all the money that he produced. Where'd it go? Look what other people were doing to him the whole time. Trying to take away his house, his, everything else. Man, I got slammed all over the place. Some people say, that's just the way things happened. Yeah. Just like the words from my mouth. Folks, this will all come out. But the thing is, it's every single thing that I do, it's literally for everyone. That's what it's about. That's what this is about. That's what I'm about. I am as unspectacular as I can be. I never expected hardly but a handful of people to be able to see me, and that's the case. Good. Perfect. But what I'm starting here is a wave of energy. It's a motion, it's a movement of people waking up and becoming themselves. And those of you that are trying to ride on top of the wave and make your own little group and, be the name behind it, be the push behind it, you're just pulling attention to yourself. Those of you that want to cut me down, literally, if you listen to what you say, other people are listening to you. The truth's coming out, folks. Period. That's the way it is. I just happen to be the one bringing it. People, the vast majority of everyone is not aware. They have no idea what I'm talking about. It's kind of a normal thing for some of those people to think it's about me, but as long as they're not totally about themselves, they just say whatever, and they don't care. But those people that are really raising hell, take a look at those people. Take a look at them. Feel into them. See into them. See why they're doing what they're doing. They're trying to stop something not being about them, or somebody possibly being able to do something they can't. Wow. How selfish can you be? So, things are going to get interesting in many ways. Excuse me. Sorry, folks, got the sniffles this morning. But anyway, if any group says that I'm part of them or I built them or something, wrong. I built up spiritual symposiums for Michelle to take it and, help other people with. I now build up the spiritual foundation so I can leave something to help Paul and Deanna help you, because they're selfless. I also built it for all of you, so you have a place to go to actually get the facts of what's out there and talk to some people who know. Okay, Brigiu's doing fine. She's very comfortable. She's doing wonderful. She's on her particular path, and she's going great. She's selfless. She loves it when she helps people, just like Paul and Deanna, me. You think I don't get a kick out of this? You think I don't crank people up when I meet them? My energy everywhere is literally goes into people, especially when they get close to me. But I actually take the time to go into people and crank them up when I can. And those of you that have actually paid for it, you wait and see if you don't get help. You wait and see if you don't have what you need to do what's in your heart. Because you will. And that time's coming soon. So anyway, I've tried to teach you about stones, the stone energy that's available to you, provided by your loving Earth Mother, Gaia, Spirit of the Earth. I've tried to teach you who you really are inside, help you come alive. I'm not done yet. And I've personally cranked up a lot of stones and stuff that not just they have real strong energy in it. You can, those of you that can feel energy, you feel a difference immediately. When I get out of here, they're going to be stronger than they've ever been. I'll be free. I can do what I need to do, what I want to do. What I want to do is finish taking care of what I started. Creation is going to change, including losing the physical body, so we can get rid of all this abuse. So all of you can grow and develop into who you really are without the issues. You can make a physical body, you can be energy, fly everywhere. You want to go to a planet? Boom, take off. You're going to be kind of wanting to hang around a certain planet. You're going to feel the want, the desire to. But it'll be incredible. You have no idea the freedom that's coming for all of you. Having lives with your actual spirit mates, the other half of you. I meet a part Lily in a body. I meet family, source family. It's strong, unless someone's got a lot of abuse frequencies in there, but there's still that heart connection. When I meet a piece of Lily, it's very strong. So I'd like to say more about that, but that's not what this is about. I don't back groups, I back everybody and everything individually, and as a single collective. And I'll soon be forgotten, but it's the cause of my being here is what's going to continue. It doesn't have my name on it. Don't anyone ever try to do that. I don't advise it. It'll just be taken away. No big deal. It's just going to fall away, just like sand washing away in the beach. Folks, things get brought to my attention metaphysically, physically, stuff like that. I don't see it physically. I don't see it metaphysically. I'm too busy doing other stuff. You have stuff going on in space I got to tell you about before I get out of here. That's got to come on. Deanna and I have, or we're about to have, whatever. There's something that we're going to do. We decided we're going to do is have 4 different pages for videos, and one of them's about the ET thing. It's like the Anunnaki. You need to know about the real Anunnaki. And a beautiful, incredible, proud race that has done incredibly amazing things. Do you know that they've already taken some of the dolphin and stuff off of, and whales off of this planet and put them on another planet that can actually nourish them? In large ships coming and taking them and moving them to another place to save them? Oh, the Anunnaki, the reptilians, they're horrible, they're here to destroy us. No, the ones that are here suck. Well, the ones that are in charge are the ones in here suck, okay? It's only a few of them. And some of the leaders, a couple of them really cool, okay? I brought that out into the open a while ago. That was for a reason. So, those of you that need to know will understand exactly what I am when I'm gone. Everyone else, just going to forget. You're supposed to. But you know what you're not going to forget? What? What is there? No, you'll forget everything. You're going to have access to the information. The name behind it is the Spiritual Foundation. It's a foundation. It's a base for you to build yourself on. It's a home for you as who you really are, spirit. It's the foundation for your spirit to become itself, to come alive. I don't matter. I look like this for a reason. I've been kept out of the mass media for a reason. Okay? That's the way it's supposed to be. Even the Dr. Oz show, they actually call back and they're looking for someone just to generate stories. There's only one thing anywhere that can go into 1,000 brains across a planet at one time and put a QEEG, quantitative electroencephalogram, on everyone's head, and all of them light up in the same part of the brain at the same time. I can do that very easily. You can make it 2,000. I can do it. Yeah, thanks. I was just thinking in my head I should say more, but I won't. And then that's when the light flickered. So, why is that being kept out of the mass media when I've proven your government agencies keep a real good eye on me? Why? Because I can do this. But you know what? They're also figuring out I'm not a threat. But all the things I know about that they're trying to find about for what's going on in space, they're really interested in that. Everyone's so stuck in the physical world that they really can't see what's behind everything that's happening in the physical world. It's like it's like being inside a watch and seeing all these little gears move together and say, oh, bad gear does this, oh, that gear does that, we have to control this gear. Why don't you look outside of the watch and see who's actually building the watch and running it? That's where the things are. That's where your truth lies. Y'all are spiritual beings, sentient energy. That book number 1. Here comes the books again. Creation, its beginning and your origin. This tells you what you are. This explains exactly what you are, the different types of spirit that were produced, how they were produced, where the first being came from. That's all in here. Bada boom, bada bing. And please read it slow. It's a slow read. And then this tells you about the fighting and stuff that was going on. The way, more importantly than that, it tells you about how creation started to grow together and where the problems started developing, where things started going wrong, a few things that were right, how the abuse was developing. This is about y'all. Jay only talks about bad stuff. No, I don't. Okay? I'm not a newspaper. Oh, this happened, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm telling you what's wrong. I'm telling you what's coming. I'm trying to help you awaken to become yourself. This is about you people, all of you. This is about all of you as individuals awakening and help each other. Just watch the group thing. Don't ever put my name on it. I don't do groups. I do everything equally. So it's good for different groups to come together to help people, but you're going to find out most of the people in these groups are totally unaware. You really have to become awakened before you can do much to help someone. And if you help the person next to you, one of your friends, and they help someone else, just one person, it happens. It moves. Okay? And if you're part of a small group that wants to help people, why do you need a name? If the money was there, Deanna and Paul and I and Burju could work together. And by the way, Burju's family's cool. Ender, her husband, he rocks. He's awesome. I love the guy. He's incredible. And their children, they're very powerful too. The young lady and the young man, we'll leave names out of it. But we could all get together and help people and never say our name. Never make a group. Just come together and help others. This is how we would do it. Okay? Now, the spiritual foundation, you need a place to go where this stuff exists. So, my financial records will prove, and the money that I've created will prove what I've done with my money and why I live like this. And the fact that I don't have money. The money comes in as I need to get the lawyers and stuff, feed myself and Herky, and buy stones for the foundation, which I just, it's not even mine yet. So anyway, if any of you out there ever hear about being behind a group, it better be the spiritualfoundation.com. And that's just a website. It's an access point for you to get everything that I know you need to become yourself. This is about the individual growing to put back together the family that was never allowed to exist. That's what this is about. It ain't about me. It never has been and never will be. And remember, when people start screaming, blah, 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 this, blah, that guy, blah, blah, and most of y'all already know better, you look at that person and say, what's their problem? What's their issue? Then you start feeling it for yourself. Believe it or not, it's an exercise for you using your abilities. The more you use them, the more they become what they actually already are, part of you that's just waking up. They're part of you. It's like using your arms a little more. They work better the more you use them. You start taking walks and stuff, your legs work better. Your metaphysical abilities, you use them, they start working better. That's what this is about, folks. It's really important for creation, everyone in it, especially the third dimension. That's where things are most difficult. That's where the spirits were put in physical bodies and beaten and abused to make the spirits grow so they could come out of the body later, meet with their spirit mate in a different universe and produce, instead of release a third of their energy, and instead of letting loose of 100 million, maybe release 100 billion little parts of themselves, and each one of these things is a praise unit to praise the original first being male and female. That's the way your creation has been run since the beginning, and that's over. They made something really strong and very loving in the very beginning, and it's split into male and female. And the male thing's a hammer, but it has a heart in the middle of it. And then the female part is beautiful, beautiful, loving mother type energy. So, the change is here. The big stuff has already been done. It's for you. It's just your own self-awakening. Like it or not, we are a family. We don't have to deal with each other all day long, and it's best not to, I guess, because we're so uniquely different as individuals. It's not like you're being forced to be in one room, but you will be forced not to beat each other up. That won't be allowed. This abuse thing is over. In body, out of body, that's enough. You can't have tranquility. You can't have peace when others are beating up on others. So, but what's the first step? Everybody becoming aware of who they are, developing their own personal abilities to where they can actually start seeing through dimensions. Folks, that's part of your birthright. It's part of who you are. The more you see for yourself, what do you have? What do you have when you see things for yourself? You have your own truth. That's what I'm about. Okay? Everything else I do, I had to mention it. Sorry. It wasn't my desire. What is my desire is for all of you to start waking up. You're going to meet people in space that come in here, and they're all different bodies and stuff. That'll freak you out at first because of the way things have been done here. But they accept it out there. They accept all the different bodies and stuff. They have the same issues out there that we do for the most part, but that's not one of them. They will remember all creation, no matter how intelligent they are, they're no better than you. You're no better than them. Okay, it's who we are. Got a visitor. Anyway, so folks, anyways, like I always say, I love you. It won't take long at all for me to fade away. I wasn't made a household word, and that's for a reason. It's not supposed to. I'm supposed to deliver the goods, take care of you, and go. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. When I drop off the package to you, what I do the rest of my life doesn't matter. Just like the janitor, okay? I've kind of finished dropping off the package, other than just a few more videos. Um, until I am completely forgotten, which will be soon. Hell, I'd be so happy if you just remember that I care about you, and I continually go nonstop to do whatever I can for you, and I will leave you the physical proof that that's a fact. And I won't leave with a big funeral or anything like that. I'm just gonna go. Crazy. This thing with Citicorp at big companies, they got issues, okay? All these large companies, I'm not necessarily picking on them, I'm just talking about large companies in general. They get so set in a certain process of things going a certain way that they're trying to get they're trying to get money for something, and then here's the money for it over here, and they can't look at it this way. They have to look around stuff. People, that's the way business is set up. Okay, this mortgage company doesn't have anything out for me. It's how they have it set up. Now there's others that have it out for me, and that's okay. Bring it. Okay, I run from nothing. Those of you that doubt my resolve, you'll find out eventually. I don't move. My transmission's broke. There's no reverse. I have a lot of love. I have incredible fortitude. It's just the way things were set up. It's like the things that people do. Like I've said before, they get pushed to do that. The original first angels were going inside your head, running you. You know, all of you have done stuff. I have, until I became aware and strong enough to actually fight them, and I'm the only thing that can do that. You know, Paul and Berjou real strong now, they can do that, but and Michelle could when she was doing it, but it's just a matter of, you know, you actually have to do it. But there's others too, getting stronger all the time. But I've been made to do things, and after I did it, I was looking like, why the hell did I do that? Folks, it's done to you from the other side. Those first angels were going through, taking their energy, going straight through all your crowns, right down to the hypothalamus, and run you. Not 24/7, but when it was time for you to do something stupid, yes. Or for them to control you. If it's time for you to break your arm, they'd break your arm. If it's time for you not to be dead, you're not going to be dead. Everybody wants to throw blame everywhere. Well, some people deserve it. Some people really do, okay? Because they do things on their own. And the thing is, those angels are gone now. The original first being male and female, they're gone now. Now's when we need to be responsible for what we do. But this whole system, the way our business is run, there's so many things about it that are just nuts. There's so many laws that are out there that have to be followed, especially laws within a certain business, procedures for doing something. They're backwards. There's so many of them now, they're backwards. They go in circles. It's like, you have to get the pie, you have to get the pie. Here's the pie right here. You have to get the pie, but you have to go this way, you have to go that way, you have to turn left, you have to turn left. In the meantime, the pie is sitting there. Folks, it's incredible. I'm not picking on anyone, I'm just saying what is, okay? Those people that are being abusive, very soon, they're going to be taken out. They're leaving, okay? Remember, we're just one planet. Your life is important, but it's a very small grain of sand on the beach of creation, okay? There's a lot going on everywhere. And when I tell you there's over 2,000 planets that have over 300 million spiritual beings in bodies, yeah, that's lowballing it big time, okay? So creation's a big thing. So anyway, people, make what you want out of this. It's information for you. Me stating something about myself. I'll leave the physical proof of who I am, because I have to do that. That's me, my honor. part of my honor has always been to take care of animals the best I can, to help whoever needs it the most as much as I can. And I'm leaving you that proof. Everything else doesn't, and the information to help you wake up, everything else doesn't matter. It's not about me, it's never been about me, it'll never be about me. And Lily, she's the same thing. All those beautiful pieces of Lily that I met, they're just so awesome. As soon as I meet him, my heart just opens right up. It's wild. I'd like to say more about that, as I said earlier. Cannot. So anyway, folks, this is about all of you as individuals, individually waking up to realize that you're one family and that the abuse is being taken out. Okay? The things that happen with businesses and the other things that are wrong in life that happen to you, that's slowly going to be fixed. Okay? It does not happen overnight. The only way to do that is to literally collapse all of the physical realm, the third dimension, is to collapse it and then start again. It doesn't really make sense. It's been around too long, and if people start slowly, when I say people, I mean sentient beings, actually start having lives where they see the change, see the change, see the change. When you get out of your body, you have all your memories. Every part of your life that you had, every moment, is right there, and you can actually you can go back through time and look at it. You have no idea who you are, how strong you are, how intelligent you are. And the thing is, for you to remember, all this abuse was wrong. And if the whole third dimension is collapsed and then reopened, then there's actually a lesson that was lost. But these animals are being taken out. They've done everything. They're not going to go through anything else. The few animals that are going to be left here are going to have human souls in essence and fae souls in essence in them. Period. There might every once in a while. No, there won't be. Never mind. See, I had to go somewhere and then look at it and then actually see, no, boom. I told myself, no, it's not going to happen. But it was me outside of the body. All of you also have on top of your crown, you have like a filter. And the big part of you that's out hanging around, that keeps the emotions from going out into you. But some of the stress from emotions does come out into you. It's more like a strength kind of thing. It's a soft strength thing. It's been too abusive, but that's being taken away. And when other people do things to you, remember, well, actually now they're doing it. But things that people have done against you before, try to remember that, they were getting controlled too, to make sure you had enough abuse in your life, them being controlled to help control and abuse you, and you with them, vice versa. So try not to get too upset about what other people have done, and try to let go, or if the right word might be to forgive yourself for things you've done that just, why the hell did I do that? Well, that's because it really wasn't you, okay? Try to find a way to softly release that as much as you can and just keep going. If you're realistic with yourself, you can admit there's things you've done before you're not happy about, but you don't hold on to that. Why should you? It's something that was done to you, forgetting and forgiving, that's kind of hard, but you know what? I understand letting go. Let go of it. When you go to help people, someone's sitting on the ground, they reach up the hand, help me up please, so you do, and then they sit right back down, you go, what did you do that for? And help them up one more time. When they hold their hand up, you help them up one more time, and then they sit down again, and then you look at them and say, look, I've done it for you twice now, I've taught you how to get up. That's it, I'm done with you. I got stuff I got to do. I got people that want help getting up, and they're going to stand. They're not going to keep sucking my attention, because my attention doesn't belong to you. My attention belongs to me, and I give it to those that I know need it. And you don't need it. You just want it. Bingo! Help who you can, and realize there's nothing you can do with the rest, and if you're really getting over worried about it, take a look at why you're getting that worried about it. Something's messing with you. Folks, I love you. There's a lot going on in all our lives. There's a lot more coming. This is about everybody themselves as individuals becoming awake. Okay? When you start making a group, you got to watch out for self-glorification stuff going on. Okay? There's no name for anything that I do. There's a reason for that. I'm here for everybody, everything. Folks, I love you, man. Take away from this whatever you can. But there's a lot of stuff here. Those that those that want to, try to come at me, give me a hard time, they'll do it. Screw them. Who cares? They mean nothing. They really don't. People when you're helping someone and someone gives, someone starts talking to others. Look at this guy. He's a jerk. Take a look at what I'm doing. Make your own decision. Because it's your decision that matters. And if you do make a mistake, welcome to the truth of reality. We all make mistakes. Okay, don't worry about it. Just keep going. You make the same mistake 3 times, look in the mirror and say, all right, what the hell are you doing, person in the mirror? And you'll fix it real quick. Folks, I love you, man. Take care, and we'll see you soon.